Hey Cancer, welcome to your mid-monthly February love messages. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I am from babycurltarot.com. I am a tarot and oracle reader as well as a root worker. And today's reading is going to be all about your current love situation, energy, what's happening, what do you need to know, all of that. Also, something to keep in mind, this is for all of my Cancer placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, whatever placement you feel resonates the most with your love life, you are welcome here, not just my Cancer Sun signs. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading. I'm going to get started with the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers regarding their love lives at this very moment? What messages do you have for my Cancers for their love lives at this moment? What can you tell us? All right, we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Why so serious? Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, so being a little bit more playful, not taking things too seriously, but creating a space or an energy around you that is inviting and kind of opening up the doors to possibilities and opportunities in the future. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and dive in with the tarot cards. I am using the Divine Feminine Tarot this month. If you saw the February general readings, you should be familiar with this deck. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers regarding their love lives at this point in time? Let's see. All right. Tell us more, Spirit. Knight of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups reversed. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? A lot of fire, and a lot of 9s. What's going on? It feels like you guys are really close to something. You guys are very close to something, or something has ended. Very interesting. Okay, something may have ended here for you recently. Let me get that hair out of the way. I am getting the feeling that something ended here for some of you guys recently with the 9 of Cups reversed. Maybe something you thought you wanted wasn't exactly what you wanted, and you ended up, I don't know, maybe you guys ended up breaking up or something here. 10 of Wands reversed tells me that this was a pretty big burden for you and maybe you didn't quite realize it. It also felt a little restricting. It felt like you weren't able to really enjoy life the way that you usually do. I don't know if it's like you're the type of person when you're in a relationship, like you just kind of hunker down. You don't really go do the things that you used to do to be like respectful, or I don't know, because you're a little bit more serious and locked into a relationship. I don't know, maybe you just don't like to go out and do things that you usually do when you're single. Very interesting. It definitely feels like, again, there's a big burden being released here. 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords reversed, 9 of Swords being like very stressed out, anxious kind of an energy, and then a burden, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like there's too much happening. Feels like you're kind of letting that go with the ending of whatever this was, which is good. I mean, honestly, even if the relationship was great, and it just had to end because of logistics or something, then, you know, it is what it is. And I don't feel like there's probably any negativity towards that person. Maybe, again, take what resonates. But it feels like, even though if this was a good relationship, it just wasn't quite everything that you needed at this point in time. And it's kind of taking a weight off of your shoulders a little bit and allowing you to open back up to that more fun, playful side of who you are, which is good. The 9 of Wands is really interesting too. The 9 of Wands is really interesting. I feel like some of you guys, I'm getting a couple messages here. Either you guys are working on other things outside of love that are very close to happening or being big for you. And that's probably the reason why this relationship was removed, so you could focus on those other things, because it feels like you guys are very close and this was just another stressor on your plate that you didn't need. That's a possibility. Another possibility is a lot of you guys are A lot of you guys may have been a place where you were unsure of whether love was right for you or not. And it may have felt like this relationship was going to be it. And now you're kind of wondering, like, will it ever happen? But I also get the feeling like, even though that thought is in the back of your head, you're like, look, if I can make it through all of these different relationships in the past, including this one, and this one was close to what I wanted, then there's gotta be something out there for me. And I feel like a lot of you guys do still have that hope, and you guys are staying resilient, and strong, and like sure of yourselves in the situation. Whereas some people may have been like, wow, I really lost out on something big here, and then given up. But with the Nine of Wands here in the upright, it's like you still kind of have that hope, you still have that determination. You're willing to put yourself out there, but at the same time, it feels like Spirit is kind of directing you somewhere else right now. And it's like kind of like a pause. Put this on pause, put love on pause for a minute. Let's work on getting you back to this fun, energetic person that you used to be. Let's create some space for some joy, for some play, okay? You can have both. You can have a really great, stable relationship, and you can also have a really fun individual life, or you can have a fun life with your partner. It doesn't have to be so serious or feel so heavy all the time. So I think Spirit's kind of helping you with that lesson here. Now, I do want to clarify some of these cards. What do we want to see? What do we want to see? I feel like these three cards are all kind of tied together. I'm interested to see what happened. And I'm really interested to look at this Nine of Wands. Let's do the Nine of Wands first. I really want to know about this one. All right, Spirit, can you help us clarify the Nine of Wands for my Cancers? What is this Nine of Wands saying to my Cancers? Four of Swords, rest. Queen of Cups. Page of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups. Wow. That's beautiful. I really like this energy. So again, yeah, Spirit is like giving you this opportunity to kind of like take a break. You know, it's out there and you'll find it when you're ready, when it's ready. And I think you kind of already have that in the back of your head. You're like, when it's the right time, it's the right time. I'm hopeful, but I'm not actively searching for it. I need this time to myself. I need this time to replenish myself. And I need this time for fun. I need this time for fun. To not always be thinking about, you know, am I doing everything right? Am I taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of? You know, it's just like, it's one less thing on your plate that you have to absolutely worry about. And the Knight of Cups bringing in more of this joy, this self-fulfillment. You know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like refilling your cup here. And the Knight of Cups could also be another possible potential relationship coming in later on down the line. But again, it's like Spirit really wants you to take this time to just focus on yourself. So when this cup or this Knight does come in, it's like you're already settled. It's already waiting and ready. It's hot and ready, like dominoes. Just kidding. No, but it's just, again, with this Queen of Cups, it gives me this energy of like a beautiful, lush garden. It's pretty. I like it. It's like, I already set all of this up. I was just waiting for somebody to share it with. And here they come. That's absolutely beautiful. I think the Page of Swords in reverse also is like, you don't have to have it all figured out right now. You don't have to always have everything figured out. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. Just have fun. Just relax. And take your time. You will learn as you go. You will learn as you go. I like that a lot. All right, let's take a look here. We also have, what do we want to look at? What do we want to look at? Oh my God, I want to see what happened here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Spirit, can we clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse for my Cancers? Can we please clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse for my Cancers? Okay, what's going on? Nine of Cups. We got Strength reversed, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay, take a look at where Leo, Sagittarius, Jupiter are in your chart, even your sun sign. Where is your sun sign at? What houses are these signs in? What planets are in these signs? What house are these planets and signs in? That can kind of help give you an idea. Very interesting. We have a lot of Leo energy with the Strength card and the Six of Wands. We already have a lot of fire energy over here too. Very interesting. I get the feeling that this is all about you investing in yourself. Again, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. You are working the soil. If you're a farmer, right? You're working the soil. Seeds have been planted. Now you're just waiting to harvest. Okay. So this is, again, investing in yourself, investing in your happiness, investing in your stability. Okay. Also a lesson here for you with the Strength in reverse. If you feel like you have to force it, it's not right for you. You shouldn't have to fight for what's yours. Does that make sense? That's a message for somebody. A relationship should feel pretty easy for the most part. Yes, there are fights here and there, but it shouldn't be like, it shouldn't bring you stress. It shouldn't bring you overwhelming stress or feel like you're weighed down all the time. It should feel fairly easy. And I feel like for a lot of you in this relationship, it wasn't. And it feels like a lot of you had to, or you felt like you had to, actively do a lot of things to make it work. And I don't think it was working. Does that make sense? It's going to be different for all of you, but that's the feeling I'm getting. It should have been a little easier and you shouldn't have had to fight for it so hard. This was definitely something, I think, kind of out of your control. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this was all just kind of like meant to be in a way. Like you were meant to kind of learn this lesson. You were meant to experience this. I don't get the feeling that this was a particularly like bad ending to a relationship. It could have been pretty amicable and you guys just realized like, hey, it wasn't working. Or you came to some sort of agreement or acknowledgement. You're like, this just isn't working. Let's just kind of take a step back or whatever. But there was definitely something that was meant to be learned here. And I think the experience in general was beautiful. But I also feel like there's something better out there for you guys. So I think at this point, this is really just a big exploration period for you guys. Exploring more about yourselves and just allowing things to be easy. Allowing things to be easy. You know, not everything has to be so hard, which is so true. Okay, that's what we got there. Let's take a look at some other oracle decks to get some additional info. We're going to take a look at the Numinous Astro deck to see what the stars have to say about this situation. What else do my Cancers need to know, Spirit? What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? North Node, Destiny. This is pushing you in the direction of where it is that you're actually supposed to end up. Where it is that you actually see yourself. This may have been close to what you wanted, but it wasn't quite it. It was like, you're almost there. You gotta be faster. You gotta be quicker than that commercial. The guy with $1. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. It was just, it was like, it was almost, but not quite. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit's pushing you back into that direction of where it is that you want to be, where it is you need to be. And right now, just kind of enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. Not everything needs to be so serious, right? Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9th house. It's the 9th house of expansion, of travel, of adventure, higher education, spirituality, spiritual quests, pilgrimages, religion, gurus, learning, higher education. This is all about exploring, learning more about yourself, learning more about what you want out of life, out of your experiences. This is like, oh, this is fun. Have fun with it. Oh my God, my Cancer. I want to give you guys a hug. This is so awesome. This is so much fun. Have fun. Don't worry about having anything too serious right now. This is probably the best time. This is probably going to be one of the best times of your life right now. Just enjoy it. Have fun. If people come in and out, cool, whatever. If you happen to find someone that you really vibe with, cool. But like, there's so many other things that you have to experience right now that Spirit wants you to see and do. So do it. Ooh, this is so fun. All right, let's move on to the final deck of the reading, which is going to be the Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what final messages do you have for my Cancers for their love lives at this point in time? What final messages do you have for my Cancers? Let's take a look. What do we have? What do we have? Round and round. Interesting. Very interesting. Round and round. You guys could have been going in circles, running in circles again. I think this just calls attention to the past. Going round and round in circles. Things weren't really going anywhere, even though you were trying to make it go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? This could be a lesson that you'd been trying to learn and you weren't quite getting it, and Spirit was like, come on, it's time. So they're pushing you along. They're getting you out of that little cycle. Move on. Time to grow. Let's see what else. We have time for a nap. Didn't that come up with the 4 of Swords? Time to rest and just kind of enjoy whatever happens, whatever comes to you. Take a rest. You've been doing a lot. You've been doing a lot. Take a break. Take a break. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Go the Distance. This came up for Gemini too, actually, and it came out at the very end as well. Now, the way I explained it to them was, we have this cheetah running a race in the desert. Desert is not a very forgiving place. It's very harsh. It's very hard for any living creature or plant, really, to survive in. And I feel like Spirit is kind of pushing you outside of your comfort zone to really see how far you're willing to go to get what it is that you want. So are you willing to go the distance? Are you willing to put yourself out there? Are you willing to take that path, that journey, and do something a little bit different? Because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by trying something different. All right, my Cancers, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Please leave a like and a comment if this resonated. Excuse me. Please leave a like and a comment if this resonated for you, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I also do personal readings, and you can link up with me through my website, which is below in the description box. Also, if you want to check me out on my other socials like Instagram and TikTok, you can find that info below as well. I do fun things over there. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of February, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.